Okay. So can everyone hear me? Am I coming in clear?
I can hear you.
Yeah. Hear me now? Okay, cool. All right, cool. I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen real quick. Get down to the dirty business. See, I'm always trying to save you guys' time, man. Let me see here. Make sure I have all my stuff on one screen. Everything I want to present. Okay. All right. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Got that in order. I'm go ahead and share my screen. Once I do that, I'll do something. Changes on the screen to share. Okay, cool. All right, everybody. Thanks for joining. This is our coaches meeting, man. You know, it's coming down to the wire, guys, as far as time and everything. So it's crucial that we have this meeting today. We're recording it. Jermaine won't be able to attend, but everyone else is here. So, okay. So just to recap of where we're at, these are our participants. These are people who are giving me verbal confirmations that they're going to participate. We have a total of 20. So with a total of 20, I believe what did I say? It comes out to be so each individual cost should be $54. So, you know, I'm asking for us as coaches that we also pay $54, just like the players are, so we can have to support, you know, the logistics of everything, make sure we have sodas, water, you know, all of that, you know, grub for each of our games. So, you know, any type of, you know, thing that we need to purchase, whether it be footballs, freaking flags, whatever, you know, that'll be coming out of that fund. Because, you know, we're not playing. The players, if we get all 20 to play this 54-11, that'll cover this cost right here for participation. So I feel at least, you know, we should have some you know, some, you know, sort of something in the game. So we pay what the players are playing, which would be 54-11. How does everybody feel about that? Are they okay with being able to do so?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. All right, cool. All right. I need to verify the actual date because I saw two things when it came to the registration. So so it's Detroit Sports Club. I saw something else that also said the 25th. Register now. So it's saying here the deadline to register is Monday, September 5th at midnight. But I saw something, they sent me an email, and I can't remember if it was one of my email addresses. It was saying August 25th. So I'm gonna call tomorrow and verify that. We want to start pretty much trying to collect, you know, as soon as possible. Let me see you guys' calendar. So, so here it is. So today we're on the 21st, right? So the start of the season is on September 8th, right here. We don't have a lot of time at this point. So, you know, ideally, if it's the 25th, one thing I saw, then we need to be collecting, you know, as soon as possible. All we need is 300, 350 to save us a spot if it's the 25th. And I'm gonna find that out by tomorrow. If it's the 5th, right? You know, I want to have our money collected by, you know, Friday the 2nd, September 2nd. You know what I mean? So yeah. So okay. So that's kind of dealing with logistics. Well, sort of kind of dealing with the logistics. So as you can see, we only have about 2 Thursdays before, the Thursday starting the game, game day, which is the 8th, September 8th will be the first game of the season. So, okay, so now let's go back to, that's why I had you guys fill out this poll, and so the question was, let me see, is that a summary? So we'll deal with this. I will talk about this later. Well, okay, so meeting days. So what days were you able to, so it's okay, well, that's something different. I want to kind of talk more about the virtual meeting. I want to kind of deal with virtual meetings, in-person practice. I think I want to handle that. Then we could talk about the offensive, defensive meeting. So most of you, looks like here, agreed that Monday will be a better day for the virtual meeting. Let's also see what the players stated. So the players, they would have asked that question about the virtual meeting. Seemed like it was a lot for Tuesday, but it's like, I'm gonna go ahead and I say, let's go ahead and make the virtual meeting Monday, as far as our cadence is going to be. So virtual meeting will be on Monday, that means the purpose of that meeting is to, present offensive, defensive schemes, any pertinent information, things of that nature, or whatever. That'll be Monday. So what do you guys think? Are you comfortable with making Monday the day for the virtual meeting?
I mean, yeah, that works for me. I'll be at work, but it works. I mean, I can just,
Okay, I got it. Okay, all right, no problem. What about everybody else? I was Mo said. So Mo, you rather be on Tuesday? Is that probably work out better for you on Tuesday versus Monday? The virtual meeting. Guys, can you hear me? If you're talking,
I can hear you now. My sound was tripping for a minute. I can hear you now.
Oh, okay, no problem. I was saying, Mo, it was Tuesday's work better for you versus Monday?
Is this for a coaches meeting?
This will be the virtual. So the virtual meeting is both coach, is the team meeting. So the team meeting is going to happen on that. That's kind of like we've already
Tuesday evening.
Yeah, it's going to be presented to the players. So it'll be both the coaching.
Yes.
It's presented to the players.
Should be good. Tuesday evening, around this time, like 6 or 7.
Right.
Yeah, I should be good. Should be available.
The other guys on the call, do you guys okay with the Tuesday 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock?
Yeah, that works too.
6, 7 o'clock is good. Yeah.
Okay. So I'll make it 7, just so because I know people coming back from work, things of that nature. Give us enough time, Okay. So we're gonna make the virtual meeting on the virtual team meeting will be on Tuesday at 7. Now let's look at the actual practice. So we were kind of split on this, or if we have a virtual meeting on Tuesday, then we can't do practice on Tuesday. So we got really our only choice is going to be Wednesday and Thursday, right? So I had 1 for Wednesday, 3 for Thursday. Let's look at what the players said. The players, when they asked about in-person practice, overwhelmingly, we had Tuesday, but 9 was the most for Thursday. So saying you'd be able to do an in-person practice on Thursday.
You said in person on Thursdays, right before the game?
Yeah, that's what it will be. Yeah, that's what it'll be. Practice before the game on Thursday.
That'll be maybe at like 5, because we might, if we the first game, we're gonna play at 6. So
Right. So yeah, that's yeah. So whatever we set it up as, even prior to the season, that's what we should make it. We should make it 5, and just keep that standard. So when we're going through the regular season, it'll be no different. We're keeping it at 5. Whether our game is played at 6, 7, 8, 9, we'll make it at 5.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I heard you right. You said the players they prefer Tuesday they prefer Tuesday over Thursday, right before the game.
No. Well, this is how it went. We had 7 players vote for Tuesday for practice. We had 6 voted for Wednesday. Thursday, we had 64% of those who voted. We only have 14 respondents, but I can't wait up for everybody because they don't respond. So, so we had Thursday was the highest number out of
Thursday right
all
before the game.
Right. So yeah. That's
okay.
Even though that,
do you want to get the guys who voted for Thursday? Do you want to possibly get their schedules for Thursday? Maybe see what time they get off, and then maybe kind of weigh that as far as like what time practice will be.
If you want to, yeah, you're right. See, I see. Like for me, I don't really want to practice on the same day that we play.
Yeah, if possible, you could like a little walkthrough before practice. That's cool, but a full practice, if you can do it on a different day, that's always.
It'll make more sense to do it on Wednesday. Hold on. You know what I mean? In my opinion, but that was the least number of, it's pretty evenly. I mean, it's 50. 7, 6, 9. You know what I'm saying? Like it's only like a 2-person spread between Tuesday, and a 3 between Wednesday. To practice on game day, like we will be very limited. And then, like you said, it would have to be at 5 o'clock for sure. And then you got people coming off of work or whatever the case may be. So here's what we'll do. We're going to go ahead. We said Tuesday for the team meeting, right? Then it's kind of forcing us to do it on Wednesday. Worst case scenario Thursday, but I really don't want to do it on that day. But you got to see. So we'll present to them. We'll have our team meeting on Tuesday. This coming Tuesday, we'll do our team meeting to get everybody on the same page. And then we'll present the choice between Wednesday and Thursday. All right. Okay. Next thing to talk about where practice will be. That's the next thing that we have to determine. What are you guys thinking as far as practice locations? That's why I asked this question right here. What county do you reside in? I mean, for the most part, it looks like they have some people in Monroe. We got Macomb and Wayne County, right? So I would say, that was somewhere on the east side, somewhere on the eastern part, whether we be in Wayne or, Macomb. So Warren, Hamtramck, right, the east side of Detroit, something along that lines. What do you guys have any, well, we could go back to where we were practicing last year. 2019 when we practiced. Here, I can give it.
Did you say the majority of the guys lived in Wayne County, Coach, or Macomb?
Most people were, so it was Wayne was the majority, and then the second was Macomb, according to this. So we have 7 people in Wayne, we have 4 in Macomb, we have 2 in Oakland, we have 1 in Monroe. So obviously, so I'm thinking based on this, right? That's 11 people. We should probably, have it somewhere,
Yeah, that park that we went to last time, that's probably like, probably still a decent location, man. That was like out of driving like Mound or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, that was that's Farwell. This is Farwell Park, right? That's where we had it last time. That's where we had our. But
Oh,
I'm
you gonna
thinking about what makes more sense for everybody, right? I mean, that's a good look for myself, um, but I want to, make sure we get somewhere that's essential so, everyone can go. Um,
Yeah, kind of close to the something that's kind of close to where we're gonna be playing in. I mean, we probably just leave it there. I don't know if there's some other parks that people got in mind, but yeah, I would probably just leave it there leave it where we had it at.
got any thoughts, man? I mean, do you think Warren Mott will be available where we used to play?
No, I won't put this.
Okay. Well, this is what we'll do. Because where we're playing is Warren. That's off of Mound, right? So that's
It's like 12 in Mound.
yeah. It's right here. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna have soccer games, but we could practice over here. You know what I'm saying? We could practice over here. Let's Wednesday. Because this is where we're going to be actually, playing the game. The game's over here. Stadium's over here somewhere.
Yeah, for the guys who yeah, I know we were saying that we could realistically, I'm just thinking about schedules and how tough it was last time to get guys to come to practice. Like Thursdays right before the game, that's probably the most realistic, practice time, man. The easiest just for probably get the biggest turnout if we do it on that day.
I'm thinking we should do it on Thursday. That's what you're saying. Make practice on Thursday.
Yeah. I wish we could have it on another day, but I'm just trying to be realistic, man. I remember last time it was only like 2 or 3 guys sometimes that showed up for practice. It just people's schedules is just kind of hectic, man. So some of these guys was leaving work early. So they had some of these guys had to go through a lot to get there. So realistically, they can't do that 2 days out the week,
Okay. That's what we'll do. And okay. I agree with you, Mo. So you know what? So with that being said, the thing is, this will be the primary spot, But I remember a lot of times they were having soccer matches out here. So this whole where we're practicing right here, right, this side of the center, right, or the community
Okay.
center.
I don't remember if the field was occupied or not. Some days we might be able to actually. Well, you know what? This is a game day. Okay, I'm tripping. Never mind.
This is game. That's the thing.
Yeah, the other days was okay. We'll do what we can. We'll just get in where we fit in. I guess they do have a pretty big field, pretty big soccer field though.
Yeah, still, yeah. So, somebody saying something? Yeah, I'm recording right now. All right. Okay, so that's that. I guess we'll make it Thursday. We'll make this like I said. The problem is that trying to practice that we're playing. it's gonna be hectic. But okay, so that means this Thursday we're going to have a practice. This Thursday. That's what we have to commit to is this Thursday. Starting this week forward, we're going to be, this Thursday we could obviously practice or whatever. We got to at least get, I would preferably want to get 2 in, but at least one. We have to have at least one. We need to determine who's who and what's what as far as, who's going to be our first string, things of that nature. So are you guys, anybody available? Like, okay, so we're talking about, I guess, we can make practice, this week at 6:00 Thursday up here. We got people that's committed to be able to do
that. What time is it now? 6. Yeah, I think we should be. I think I can make it. What about thinking 6 or 6:30? I think I can make it. I think I can make 6. I can make 6. And pray. You want practice to be what, an hour?
Yeah, hour max. 7. Can you hear us? Okay. Well, I don't know if you can hear us or not, man. You're not saying anything. Samir, you're not saying anything. All right. We'll go with practice being Thursday, 6:00. For right now, for these next 2 Thursdays. Okay. We're going to do it at Warren Community Center soccer fields. We'll agree to do it here. All right. So.
Okay. This first practice before the season starts, the field, we might be able to get on the actual field. Hopefully the field is empty, so we can hopefully we can at least get on the field, for the practice or so. We may not be able to do it on game day, but we'll see. We'll see what we can do.
Guys who don't know, this is the field right here. This is the field, so you can see, it's the parking lots. Coming up here, you can take, take 696, get off at Mound. It's actually past, what is it? It's past the Tech Center. It's a actually here. Okay, yeah. So if you get up to 14 miles, you're going too far. If you turn the name Arden, you can either turn on St. Anne Cap, you turn right here to get there. I don't know the name of that street. Oh, okay. Murtham Avenue or Arden Avenue, make a left. You take Murtham to bring you around here, around the stadium. Parking's right here. If you take Arden off of Mound, right? So obviously this is Mound right here. You can coming up this way. You can come up here, take Arden, come down, or you can come over here. Go this way and park those parking spots. We're going to, let me go ahead and screenshot this while I'm at it. While I am at it. A representation. So we're gonna make it simple, man. We are going to make it simple for everybody. We'll make the practice. I'm hoping we can get Wednesday, man. But we have to do Thursday, so be it. But we'll be practicing over here, and like maybe I don't know how open this area is, Mo. Because there's gates and stuff over here. You got to have a gate. You just that field from here, from what I remember. I think there's a gate, but we can obviously we'll put it out this Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to make that. We're going to be at Warren Community Soccer. We're going to practice over here. So this whole area, even if they have games, you still enough area
Don't eat that food. Just come here and look at it.
Okay. Before the season, we're gonna do a 6 o'clock practice, but during the season, it's probably gonna be 5. That's what we're looking at. 4:30 or 5 o'clock.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's gonna have to be 5. It's gonna have to be 5 because we could possibly scheduled to play at 6 o'clock.
Do you remember last time? Do you remember how early they would tell us the time that we were playing in? Did we find that out on game day, or did we find out maybe a couple days before the game?
No, we knew ahead of time. The schedule was made. Like once teams registered, the schedule was put out.
The whole schedule was put out.
The whole schedule was put out. Yeah.
Okay, so maybe practice could be flexible then. Some days we might be the 10 o'clock game.
Yeah.
So that might give us more time for guys to get off work, and then we might have an 8:30 practice. If we the 10 o'clock game, then at least everybody will be there.
Yeah. I mean, what happened last time?
Say that again. I didn't hear that. You said what happened last time?
I was just looking at this. This was the schedule last time. You can see if you can see the screen.
Yeah. All the time.
We were team 6. So we had first week we had an 8:30 game. Second week we had a 7:30 game. Third week we had a 7:30 game. Fourth week we had an 8:30 game. Fifth week we had the 9:30 game, and then the 6th week we had the 7:30 game. So we were pretty much 7:30 most of the time. 7:30, 8:30. Had one 9:30 game. If this to go off of anything from previous.
Okay, so the days that we the later games, then we can push practice back possibly to allow everybody to be there.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, we're about to ride back.
All right, you got the minutes. So, that was huge in establishing that. So Tuesday, we're going to make the online meeting on Tuesday. Thursday is going to be practice and game day. That's what we agreed to. Coming back over here, the next thing is, okay, most of us, do you think coaches should rotate between offense and defense? Most of us said no. And so I think out of respondent, we got 2 for offense, 2 for defense. Let me see here. Mo, I think you wanted offense, right?
I thought I said defense.
Sorry, you said defense. I'm sorry, you said the defense. If I go down, here we go, individual. There you go. All right, so you said defense. So you're okay with staying on defense, right?
Yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
Okay. All right. Amir, you said offense. Evan, you said offense. Pat, you said defense. So, okay. Right. Get what G and Jermaine want. So here's what I'll say, like if we gotta have it even, right? We can't have it, 4 on offense and then 2 on defense. So what I would like to do for the guys who want to play offense, what we'll do is we'll rotate between defense. So 1 week, guys will be the offensive coach, and the next week you'll be the defensive coach. You'll just move, we'll have the guys just move it, rotate in between each week. So it could be fair, it could be evenly balanced out.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah. So because I'm gonna do offense, and you do, I'm playing offense. I could be the defensive guy, and then you got Patrick on DQ, and then we can rotate the guys who want to do offense, who want to do offense with me, but we'll rotate them so they can do both or what have you. So one person isn't just stuck with defense, you know. So I want you to, again, it has to be evenly balanced out. Okay. 696. So the next thing I wanted to kind of talk about was like how, you know, our team meetings. So as far as, okay, so I think we should have a meeting
The mommy ones are like
on Monday. I'm sorry, on Tuesday, we'll to make. Understand what I'm saying, guys?
Can you repeat that? My phone was going in and out. I'm sorry.
Okay, what I was saying was that because another question I asked was about should there be separate offensive defensive coaching meetings, right? And I believe so. Let me see, where did we come out Tuesday? Okay. You know, it was 50-50 on that. Should we have separate offensive defensive coaching meetings? Well, I think they should be separate. And the reason why I say I think they should be separate because, you know, we're working out, you know, unless we want the meeting to be very, very long, you know, I think it would be better if we had two separate meetings so we could work out whatever we need to work out as far as, you know, our play design, our personnel packages, all of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? We could be doing that in two separate working meetings. And then whatever our products, whatever we come up or decide that we're going to go into for that, you know, present that on Tuesday. So we could just like, you know, so we'll have an agenda. I cover all the things that we need to cover, like administrative stuff, right? And then, you know, administrative stuff. And then on, you know, then I'm going to say, turn it over to the offense. And then we can have, you know, somebody present the plays and talk and walk through the play design or whatever, you know, for the offense and likewise with the defense, right? You know, then when it's, you know, then we'll give some time for the defense to get up and somebody from the defense coaches presents, you know what I mean, and go over player personnel, positioning, things of that nature, you know, talk about it from a schematic point of view. And then, you know, then we could, you know, wrap up, you know, are there any questions? You know, if there's questions or not, cool, then we'll, you know, end the meeting, you know, because I want to try to do things where we're giving guys the maximum amount of information and everything, like where they're going to be, what they're going to do ahead of time. So in between so if we're going to present on Tuesday, practice and play on Thursday, have 2 days to figure, you know what I'm saying, to look at this information, right? They'll have Tuesday, Wednesday, and obviously Thursday, you know, anytime on Thursday. So they'll know exactly what they're doing. So, yeah, so we can determine, we don't have to do this on this call, but whoever's on offense, whoever defense, we could determine, because we got basically Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So we got from game day, so from between Thursday and the day that we're presenting presenting everything to the players, that's like 4 days. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yes, that's 4 days. 4 days for, you know, for the offense and the defense to like work whatever magic they're going to work with, come up with whatever they're going to come up with and present, you know, going into Tuesday for our guys. And we'll disseminate the information out, the play cards and everything to everyone on that day so they can have it, you know, they can study up, and then we'll try to implement that on practice. Practice, we'll try to, you know, at least go through, you know, at least 3 or 4 different plays, you know, each week, if not more, you know, or what have you. So that's that. Okay, what else do I have? All right, I'll be probably doing Samir. Are you on the call? I heard you all day, man. All calls. Samir, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Okay. So you could you tell us about the t-shirts, man? Did you get any information about the t-shirts, brother?
So the t-shirts, I'm just waiting to hear back whether or not the jersey material would be something that we could do. Because I think I told you I was contacting someone different.
Yes.
Yeah, so just waiting to hear back on that, and then I was gonna get with you.
Okay. Cool. All right. Yeah, because you know the best, you know, sooner we can have like, you know, prices and everything the best, so we can, you know, make sure. Because I would like for us to, if possible, have our stuff, you know, on game day, I mean, if not, maybe the second week of the season or something, but you know, hopefully we can get it within the first week. But we need to know the prices and everything so we can get going. Samir, are you okay with Thursday practice? 6 o'clock coming up this week and next week?
So to be honest, just listening and the more and more I get to thinking about how I'm going to manage this, I don't know if I'm going to be able to be honest. I'm joining in to listen in. That's why I haven't given much opinion, because I don't want you guys taking or making changes on because of me if I'm not even 100% that I can be there 100%.
Well, again, I kind of knew that about everyone, man. So don't worry about it. If you give me some of the percent, that's cool. I understand if if you can't do everything, and that's why we got multiple coaches. So
right. As of right now, Tuesdays and Thursdays seem like they would be the optimal days. Most of the time, I know one Tuesday, like every other week, I pretty much got all the kids with me, so I won't be able to participate in anything unless it's like a virtual meeting, maybe.
Yeah. But
Thursdays.
Mm-hmm.
What's that?
I was saying Tuesdays were virtual meetings, so yes, Tuesdays are virtual meetings.
Yeah. And then Thursdays are up and down as well. But more or less, I know that's the more opportunistic, it might be open, as opposed to, I know for sure Wednesdays are out. You know what I mean?
So yeah, we're going to just do Tuesday for virtual meeting, Thursday practice, Thursday game day. But we're talking about trying to do a practice this Thursday and next Thursday. That's what I was saying. Do you think you might be able to be available this Thursday for a practice, or maybe next Thursday for a practice?
Possibly. I can't confirm right this moment. I'd have to just confirm,
All right. So I think we set that one at 6 o'clock for right now for these next 2 Thursdays coming up. So 6 o'clock at the community, at the soccer field behind the community center, on the community center. So
right.
That's what. Okay. What else did I have? Then, and then also I established that we're going to go ahead and we'll have offensive guy. We'll me and Mo will be offense. So starting off, Stedman and myself will be offense. Patrick and Mo will be defensive coordinators. We'll stick with that. And then what we'll do, I have to find out, what G wants and what Jermaine wants, because they're not present in this meeting right now. And what we'll do is that, depending on where they want to go, then if one just wants to stay, if they want, if it evenly works out, fine. But if it's not, if everybody wants to stay on offense, right, that'll be 4 or 5 to offense versus 2 to defense. So we need to balance it out. So what we'll do is we'll rotate those guys in between. Like you say you do defense this week, do offense next week. You know what I'm saying? So everyone will have a fair shake at it. Waiting room. Okay. All right. Hey G, thanks for Jordan. Okay, I think his audio still coming up. All right. We got about 15 minutes left. Okay, what else things I want to cover real quick? Okay, guys, please get inside this play tool, man. Why is this thing showing it like this? This will do this at this moment. My plays. So it's only a single user. So unfortunately, hey, if someone's trying to use it at the same time, I guess I don't know. I haven't tested it out to see if I'm in it and then you try to log on, would it kick me out or would it prevent you from logging in? I don't know. But this is the new play tool. We're going to a new play tool or what have you, and it's really dynamic, man. It's a lot in here, man. I was like right before the meeting, I started around like 4:30. I ran all the way up to 6 o'clock trying to figure out, you know, all the different things in here and how to make plays and so on, and how to add them to your playbooks and stuff like that. If you come in here, they do have a how-to section, so that's really cool. I would say, you know, look at how to draw up a play, how to use a play template, how to create playbooks. You got player notes. So let me go back to, let me see here. So like my plays. Okay, yeah. So I think it's so I only made one play as of yet, and so these were the notes that I had in it. So we make a play, you know, show, you know, try to stick with these color palettes, you know, as far as I want to be universal. So if you choose to come in here and make a play, you know, the X receiver is blue, slot is orange, left tight end is yellow, right tight end is purple, quarterback is no color, running back is red, and the Z receiver is red. Now, if you do, like, let's say you add 2 running backs, then shit, I haven't considered if you add 2 running backs. Well, I don't know. You can make it whatever color, but let's try to keep this standard. And we can talk about this in the offensive and defensive meetings. But it's a very, very, very dynamic tool, guys. Please log in, check it out, because ultimately, now the downside though, is that the play sheets for the wristbands, it's only 6. So they only do six plays per card. So that's the main, you know, one of the negatives in using this tool. But as far as how to use it, man, like you're making a play, it's freaking like really dynamic, man. So like you can go in here, you can create a short field, long field, you can make it red zone, you can make up whatever, you know. Right now I have a default midfield. Choose field type as high school, because I believe that's the, you know, that's how the field that we're playing on is a high school. The hash marks are marked like high school. But I do think they always try to put it in the middle, but I can't remember if they line up on each hash. But anyways, use the high school one. And so then you create the play. So I'm gonna go ahead and just create play right now. Name it one of our existing plays. Of course. Try. Do a different one formation. So I'm gonna go off of one of our existing plays. Oh, as also too. Well, let me do this first before I go into it. So I'm gonna name the play. It's gonna be inline wide receivers, QB run. All right. So you name the play, you create it. Okay, I'm sorry. Let me see what we got here. Okay. So, all right. So the way you add players is you add players right here. And they're in whatever shape you want. You can change the shapes, so on and so forth. It's all this is the player shape, color and feel are all down here. The shadings, all of that is for the outline thickness is all here. So, and the cool thing about once you create a template, then freaking, you know, it's so it's a line of scrimmage. You can move the line of scrimmage anywhere you want, right? So that's the cool thing. Like when you're freaking, you know, deciding what you want, right? Like red zone, you know, you could design your play to the situation, and you could show that on in the play, right? So it's really dynamic compared to the other tool. So. anyways, so you got all these different ones, red zone backed up, you know what I mean? And we're backed up on our own field. You can control it. This is really cool, man. Anyway, so they got the different levels: high school, blank, backup, red zone, midfield. So these are the 4 different considerations or whatever. So I'm just gonna go with midfield for right now. You can add to them. Add the line of scrimmage. All right, I'm just having it there. I'm gonna make so what I'm gonna try to do is again center, make it yeah. So and then what I'll end up probably doing is just creating these templates so you don't have to start from scratch each and every time. All right, so then your label, see, you know what I'm saying, and then you can just add a player and change the shape. I'm sorry, change the shape to so Z, make them blue. Add another player. See, red. Add another player. Okay, so I'm gonna make the left tight end is yellow, the right tight end is purple. Running back is green. So I'll make another player. I say green. Green. Okay, QB. So you just position them where you want to position them in on the field. This play kind of going.
Bro, what is it? Yeah, bro. What's it called? It says, well.
Hey, coach, I'm just looking at you put these plays together. Me personally, I'm not a big X and O's guy, so I probably won't be designing plays. I'll probably let you guys who are good at that handle that part of it. I'm more of a like hands-on. Once I see the guys on the field, see what they can do, then I kind of like go from there. But for me personally, I probably won't be like putting plays together and designing them and stuff like that.
Well, here's the thing. Well, here's what I want you to do, though, if you don't mind. At least, write down your different coverages. You know what I'm saying? Because it works the same, like what a decent. Oh, fuck. Excuse me. Like,
Hey, give me now, but that will work. Daddy go work.
Add a defensive player. So, like, if anything, if you could just what we ultimately want to do for offensive defense, because what's going to happen is that we're going to have guys dedicated to offense, we're going to have guys that get dedicated to defense per game. We're going to have a lot of fusion to defense and offense, right? I know everybody, but we're going to make sure. But again, just like the whole, we may have to rotate between guys playing.
It's red and green.
When I put your phone, right? Everybody to play offense. 92% everyone wants to be 13 of the guys want to play offense. Only one person said they wanted to play defense. So, that's not going to work. We're going to have guys dedicated to offense. We're going to have guys dedicated to defense. What we're going to do, though, is the guys who are dedicated to defense and their play sleeves will be your formations that you want. So because the whole of this is us to have play deliberate, deliberate plays on defense and deliberate plays on offense. And so just like how, coordinator will be calling down to the on the sideline, what plays to be playing next, right? Based on the scenario. And this will be for the offense, right? This is what I created down the distance, right? We'll have plays automatically situated for both run pass, 2-1 plays, and 2 pass plays that we'll dedicate for, first down, second down, short, all of these. We have all these scenarios already situated, so we don't have to really think that much. That's the purpose of having the offensive coordinator and the defensive coordinator. We're thinking of the strategy and everything ahead of time. So in order to do that, to keep up with that, we'll basically you could create a now if you need be, I can help you. You know what I'm saying? You can tell me how it is, and if I could come into the tool and create, the whatchamacallits. I can create the defensive, and so in essence, it'll be the same thing for defense. You see something like, hey, we need to be in this formation based on what we're seeing. That formation's in one of the play cards. You know what I'm saying? You say, hey, get in this formation. You know what I mean? Pre-snap or whatever, and somebody communicate that from the stands down to the field to the field, right? So from the field general on the side, from the sideline to the field, right? And then to the middle linebacker, whoever we designate as the captain of the defense, and they'll get everybody lined up right. You see what I'm saying? That's like how I wanted it to flow. So we're real organized and intentional on how we do that. And so to cut down on the confusion, because again, we don't have a lot of practice time. You know what I mean? If we have practice time, we can have guys memorize formations and stuff like that. But we're not going to have practice time. So with that being said, that's where the play card thing comes into play. They don't have to, man, as long as they know their position and they say, hey, go to play number 4 off card number 3. Obviously it'll be different than that. It would be a lot easier. But let's say, like before, let's say, the first card is red. The first card is red, the second card is white, the third card is. You could just basically, hey, do blue. So whatever, that formation will be set to what you're seeing. You know what I mean? So that's why I need for you to diagram at least, even if you just do it on paper, man. You do it on paper or something and say, hey, this is what we got. I'll translate it into this. I'll take the time to put it into this tool.
Okay. And the other another thing I was gonna say, the other defensive coaches, if they are more experienced than me as far as designing defenses, then I would, let them take the lead, and I could just back them up. But definitely, I was still trying to have some input though, and try to do my best to put some stuff together though.
Hey, I was gonna say, man, this is Patrick, man. I'm in the same boat as you, man. So I'm a novice. So as far as designing plays, so I'm trying to be soaking up as much information as I can, So yeah.
Yes, sir.
I mean, yeah, man. We all don't feel like we all bring something to it, man. We all have been like football players for such a long, we watched the game, for however long we've been watching it, man. That's what I wanted. We all can bring something to the field. We all can bring something to it. This is definitely not a top down type of thing. It's a collaboration. Amongst all of us, man. This is going to be a collaboration with the players as well. We just need that. We just need that togetherness, that input. To get everything done. And we're going to slowly get. I'm telling you, we're going to get us there, man. So none of us are professionals, bro. So don't be alarmed about that.
What is this?
It's from the
Hey,
Okay.
Gerard, I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Did you ever take any film last time we played?
No, man. Unfortunately, no, I didn't. And I was thinking about doing something like that this time as well. But the thing is, it's quite expensive, man. It is. Me and Stedman got on the call today. They have a system. They have a couple of systems that are floating around, man. There's one called Vio, man. Really nice, but it's some crazy amount of money to freaking get it. Next year, maybe. Yeah, this two right here. This right here, you can like literally record the game and live broadcast it, and all you do is set up and it feeds it into their software, and it stuff for you, man. Like I'm really looking into maybe next year doing much.
That's why I be telling you, dog, off that motherfucking yay, off that yay, nigga. Sometimes you be feeling freaky and shit, but that motherfucker won't let you get all the way right.
Okay, George. Yeah, I had to mute you, man. So, anyways, yeah, dude. So, I mean, that's something we could think about, next year because I think it's just.
I was just curious because I know it's 8-on-8, right?
Yes, 8-on-8.
Yeah, I was just wondering what offenses the other teams played last time we played to see if maybe we could start maybe scheming some of the defensive stuff because I got some ideas for defense, and if you guys want some like intermittent assistance on defense, I can try and do that.
Yeah, man. That's for, man.
Yeah, but as far as recording too, if you wanted to, there's some brothers that do what do you call it? They have drones that they just come out here for fun and film stuff. Maybe they'd be interested in like, a side gig of like 10, 15 bucks, 20 bucks to come out, and just record a game or something. Be interesting.
Oh yeah, I'm up. Oh, man.
I know a few guys. I can ask them, see if they'd be interested, if they'd have time.
Yeah.
And I'll send them your contact or something if they decide they want to.
I'm off. So, okay, guys, we're already over. So go ahead and do. We're doing our practices on Thursday. This Thursday at 6 o'clock. Next Thursday at 6 o'clock, and then obviously we'll find out what's what. As far as we're doing our team meetings on Tuesdays. That's what we decided. We'll do our team meetings on Tuesdays. And so I'm over offense, so I'm going to set. I'm going to make it probably like Sunday morning offense. So the guys want to do offense will be Sunday morning. So this upcoming Sunday, well, I guess not this Sunday morning, but Sunday mornings will be offensive meetings. Mo, you're over defense, man. So you can determine on what day between Friday and Monday that you want to do your defensive meetings. And we'll just meet in the middle on Tuesday. That's how we'll work. That's how we'll do the cadence for that. I do want to, between the coaches, and if you guys, we got like 20 guys. So if possible, I was thinking maybe we split the guys up. So, when it comes to like administrative stuff, hey, did you fill this out? Did you know what I mean? This and this and that. I was thinking that's a better way to manage versus just me contacting everybody once at a time. Maybe we just like we'll have like 4 guys, per person that we can manage. Because I want to say 6 of us, 6 goes into how many times does 6 go into 20? 4 times?
3.
Yeah, 3. So we have 3 so that we kind of be over for administrative stuff. So on average. Are you guys okay with that? Divide the team up that way?
Yeah, I'm fine.
All right, coach. We're gonna do what I can, man. We're gonna try to put it together, man.
All right, gentlemen. We're 7 minutes over. So sorry about that. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll be putting a lot of stuff there, man. I'm gonna go ahead and schedule our first team meeting Tuesday. So hopefully, if you guys please, if you can show up, because I want to go ahead and introduce us as a team, as a coaching team to the rest of the players, and what we can expect of them and what we got going on, and just be on the lookout for stuff in the mass text, as well as WhatsApp. If you can sign, please download WhatsApp if you don't already have WhatsApp. That's really the best tool to communicate with. I don't really like doing the mass texting stuff, but so I think I got most of you guys in the WhatsApp. Except for you, George. G, I think I need you to download WhatsApp, man. I think I got you in my group chat. And coaches. Yeah.
Are you gonna let the guys know tonight that practice is this Thursday?
Yes. I'll put that out as soon as well as we'll go over it on Tuesday.
And also, I think once we see these guys in person on the field, see what kind of athletes we got, I think things will kind of start coming together.
Yeah,
because it's kind of hard for me to even think about schemes and this. I got to see what type of personnel we got, man.
Exactly, for sure. Yeah, no doubt about it. That's how I'm saying. We have to have a practice. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's imperative, 2 if not more. You know what I'm saying? So I'll probably have another like Wednesday, like maybe we'll meet over practice, the structure of the practice. Going into like maybe we'll have one Wednesday meeting to go over the practice and what we want to, what drills we want to run and everything, how we want the practice to be organized or what have you. So we can get a good assessment of the guys' athletic ability and everything. And I'll do a lot of the pre-work with that as far as what position people want to play, and so we'll make sure we have drills that we are testing who's the best at each particular position that they want to get in, and we'll rank that on our own. So all right, guys. All right. Thank you for joining, guys. Thanks for your participation. Looking forward to everything. I'll be putting out the meeting, and the information about the practices now, and I'll set up the meeting now as well and pass that information out. Okay then.
Okay, sounds good.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thank you.
Yep, no problem. Assalamu alaikum, guys.
Walaikum salam.
All right. Peace.